Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are well. This is the first time I'm showing my face. I'm trying to be brave, so be kind, please. Okay, so what we've got going on today is I want to share with you some projects that I've been up to, and then we're going to start working on these board game journals and getting them kind of in order. So that's what we're going to be doing. So this is one of the things that I've been working on lately. Can you see this? There we go. Sorry, when I'm looking to the side, I'm looking in the camera to make sure that you can see. And this is from Joey, the card maker, and it's his take and make, and you can get it on his Ko-Fi, and it's really cool actually. And I did this, I just followed along with his video and did it. It's got a card, it's got gussets on the back, and you can just put that on. These are just, I keep the extra pieces in here. Just throw them in there, and I always date it and initial it. I know that this came from Joey. I actually probably should write Joey on here though. Let's do that. And we'll just do Joey the card maker. He's pretty much the only one I do these for, but you never know. Okay, and then there's this one as well that I just did that's his, and it's a candy store. Can you see it? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And it's got the little journal, little tea cards, I think he calls them, there. It's got some journaling cards. It's really cute. It's got a little pocket on the side here, and then this keeps it closed. It's got jelly beans on the back. It's really cute. Yeah, so there's that one. And then there's this one. It's a tea one. It's also his. And it's got, this is a page actually that goes into a journal. And it's got that little booklet. And then it has this with all the little tea cards. And I mean, this has tons of stuff in it. This is like a trifold. Here you can see that, and then here, and this can go in here as well. I stuck all the extra little pieces in there for that, and then it tucks right in there, so that's really cool too. I wanted to get these shown because I want to be able to put them away and I've been meaning to show them to you, so I can't do that until I put them away. This is mine. This is my take and create, and out of the envelope, and I just released it today. This is called Stay Golden Daffodil, and it's got the little cards here. Then these are waterfall cards, and they also have the tucks up in them, so there's lots of places to journal on this one. I actually made some changes from when I did this one. I added some more stuff. I added a whole nother sheet of these so that you could extend these if you wanted. And I also there was something else I did different. I made this back pocket larger and the belly band so that it goes clear across there. These are just extra pieces back here. So I did add a couple more pages to this kit, so it'll be slightly different. There is a video on how I did this, so you'll have to check that out as well. All right, good. We've got those done now. I can get those put away. All right, so, oh my gosh, I moved things around and now I can't find anything. Okay, that we need, we're gonna need this because I want to make some journals out of board game boards, and I tried folding this one and I just don't like the way it cracks, So I'm going to end up making my own spines for them. I'll make this one work, but I'm going to, so I took the game boards, the game board like folded up, I cut it apart, both of them, and then I'm going to, what I want to do is, because I'm going to make a bunch of these at the same time, and so that I can put them in, make them available. So this is just a little over 9.5. So we need it to be, let's see, half of 9 is 4.5, so 4 3/4, I think, is about where it needs to be. And line this up here. So if I did 4 3/4 would be here. So it's just going to be a smidgen over that. I have to figure out how I'm going to do this. Don't I have a, I do, where is that? So if we line this up, okay, this is how we're going to do it. So we're going to line it up on the 12. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. I hope it is. I never know. Okay, let's cut this. Pretty sure we're gonna have to make several passes because this is pretty thick. Come on. It does not want to. See if that worked. Yes, it did. Those are the right sizes. So that worked. Okay, so there's another one. All right, so we've got that. Okay, we've got a system going now. Let's see, we want this one to go like this. All right, so we did like 4 3/4 there. I wish these were a little bit, I need to, I'm sorry. I know this is gonna, but my eyes just are not that great anymore. Okay, so 4. Okay, there's 4 3/4. And this is 4 3/4 here. So I wonder if I could just, hold on a minute. Could we make this easier and just line it up this way? I think we can. Let's try this. All right, make sure that's straight on that line. Let's just, yeah, I think that's good. All right, let's try this. 12, line that up. these. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a lovely weekend with my kids and my grandkids, and it was Mother's Day weekend, but it was also my birthday weekend, so that was fun. Got to see my kids and my grandkids and enjoy them for the day, which is always wonderful. I think I'm gonna ignore that. We're just gonna do this. Okay. I'm gonna line it up right there. I think that should be good. I got a bunch of flowers, an ice maker, which I needed desperately, a new shirt, and it was an enjoyable day. I love being able to see the kids and to have them all together. It's nice. It's a nice feeling. And come on. God. Okay, got that. So we've got those and this one. So there will be 4 there, 4 journals. Now we got to figure out this one. This one I think I'm going to do this way. Although, I really don't. Maybe I should just do them as tall journals. How wide are these? 7.5. That would make them 3 3/4. If we did them this way, they'd be 10. So they'd be 5 and 5. I don't know, I kind of like tall journals though. What do we think? What do we think? It makes more sense for them to be tall, probably because it's chutes and ladders and the images are going that way. Let's just make them tall. Whatever. We'll just make them tall. That'll be that. Okay, so what did I say? 3? Did I say 3 3/4? 3 3/4 there. 3 3/4 there. Yeah. I did say that. Alright, we need to line up the 0 at 3 3/4. Let's move it up. And over a tiny bit. I had a lovely little surprise with a flat tire the day before, so I didn't get to go to... Oh. I didn't line that up on the right one. What did I line it up on? 11 instead of 12. Okay, that's fine. I didn't get to go to the garage sales, which was a bummer, but I probably shouldn't have spent the money anyway. I had to buy a new tire, so that was not fun, especially when you're not planning on it. My doggy's getting old and he's having issues, which is making life a little bit difficult. Okay, so there's that one. This is going to be a really thin one, but that's okay. Tall, skinny journals are okay. Alright, there's that one. Let's do this one. Are they gonna... They're the same, so let's just line it up with the 11. With the 11. Sophie made me a beautiful card. I gotta remember to bring that in here so I can show it to you guys. And then my friend Carmen, she sent me a happy mail for my birthday, and it was so much fun. I had a lot of fun opening it. It really made my day. And it was full of tons and tons of goodies. I spent all the majority of my evening last night trying to find places to put them away, and that led to having to this board must not be as thick, or I'm pressing harder. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I don't think the board is this one's not as thick. But what was I saying? I had to find places to put everything, but I did find it. But it moved things around. But I like the way I moved things around so far, so it worked out for the best. Oh my gosh, there's a little bead. Oh, these tiny little beads spilled, and they're everywhere. I'm finding them everywhere. But yeah, so that was fun. And then I got to talk to her last night, so that was fun too. Talking to her for a while. And she was not feeling well though. I felt bad for her. Not fun to not feel good on Mother's Day. There's that one. One more. So we'll have 8 of these by the time we're done. So that's cool. Right? I figured I was just going to make one, and then I was like, nah, let's just mass make them. Let's just... Because these aren't going to be really complicated. So we're just going to get some... signatures put together. I think they're probably each only going to be one signature. Maybe, I don't know. Just a little flip through. Does that look right? I think that looks right. Maybe. I think that's about right. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. It's not going to be perfect. I'm not going for perfection here, folks. Okay. And make sure you can see that. Yeah. All right. There we go. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Find out what we want the front to be. Kind of like that. That'll be the front, and I decided that would be the front of that one. Okay, so those are the fronts. We need to get some cardboard and make some spines. Okay. Do we want that? No, I want that to be the front of that one. I think that should be the front of that one. That should be the front of that one. And that should be the front of that one. Alright, let me get some cardboard. Be right back. Let's see if this is long enough. Because I don't really want it to be, although I'm not sure that's thick enough. That's not thick enough for that. Okay, I think it's fine for this one, so let's use this for this one. Because this board is thinner. So we'll use this. So we need it to be, we need 4 spines, and they're going to be 10 inches. We need 4 10-inch spines. Can we just cut this? Here's the guillotine. Let's see if we can just cut it. Hold on. Pencil. So we just want to cut it off right there. Let's cut that off. That'll make it 10 inches. Okay. And then let's make it I think these should just be an inch. I don't know, I worry about cutting this way because it's not very, I don't know, we'll see. That worked. 1. 2. 3. We need 1 more. 4. Okay. That's for that. Slide under there. Yeah, that'll be good. I think those are good. Okay. So now we've got those. Now I need something for these. I have a piece of thicker cardboard over there. I'm going to go grab that. Actually, I only need 3 of these. This one's a little bit shorter. It is, look. It's a little bit shorter. Do you see how short it is? Imagine that. I wonder why that one's shorter. Is this one shorter? No. I don't really know. Interesting. Okay, so I need 3. I need a bigger piece of cardboard. You get to see my lovely craft room behind me. Do you see? Like, that's my, no, other. This that's my sewing stuff over there, and my ribbon, my ribbon, and my thread, and then over here, that's all like, I don't, this is all lace and all kinds of stuff. That whole thing is full of envelopes. And then I've got my whole wall of my ephemera kind of stuff, and I've been making baskets, so those are all lined up again because I need to stamp them. And my ink's over here. Yeah. I've got my nice big window over there, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, I've really moved things around because I used to be like over near the window, and now I'm not over there anymore. And that stand thing used to have stickers on it. Now it's got like my dangly stuff for the journals, and yeah, because now I'm against the wall, like, and I'm gonna have to, Carmen asked me to do a desk tour because I said I really need to do a craft room tour because I've changed things around so much since the last time I did it. But she's told me just to do a desk tour. She said a desk tour would be fine. But people are interested in what's on your desk, so I might do that. Although I gotta figure out the logistics of that with the filming and stuff. But and this is what I look like most days. I throw my hair up. I'm always got comfy clothes on. I don't usually put makeup on. I'm not going to for this either. Yeah, this is just me. So, all right. Let's see if this one is tall enough. Do you think this one's long enough? Is it? Oh. It's not quite. It is for this one. We can use it for that one. Let me see. Box. Is that piece? That would be long enough, probably. This piece. This Amazon box. Let's just take this piece out of here. That's why it's always good to keep Amazon boxes around. You never know when you're going to need to use them. Okay. So we use that for that. Alright, we're going to cut this one for this book because it definitely is enough. We're just going to you know what, I'm going to do it this way because it's easier because I'm right-handed. I don't know why it is, it just is. I don't know, there's probably some logic in that, but I don't know what the logic is, so Google it. If you want to know, Google it. Okay. We got our 1 inch from this one. Alright, that is for... Okay, wait a minute. That one we don't need one. This one was short. So this is the one we're using this one for. Okay. And then we need 2 more, and we can't use that. So we'll put that over here. And we need to... I want to use this edge because it's straighter. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I cut this edge. So I want to use this edge. How tall are these? Of course, they're not like a regular measurement. Let's just mark it. Let's just mark it. Mark it, mark it. Okay. Got that. There we go. All right. And then we're going to do an inch. So, but we want to do it this way. Sorry, I'm getting stuff all over me. This is usually how I work. With stuff all over me. You just don't get to see it. Okay. Here you go. An inch. Alright. And an inch. Ta-da. Let's do that. Ta-da. Okay. Okie dokie pokey. I think I'm going to just stick that in there. It's a cutting tool, right? Alright. So we've got these now. We've got one for that one, and one for that one. Should we go ahead and just put them all in? We could just tape them all in with masking tape. Is that what I really want to do though? No, not really. I need to find some fabric, I think. So I do need to do that. Alright, so those two, we're going to go with those. So we're going to have 8 books. This one this one here, I'm going to do differently, I think. I want to use just envelopes in this one. So that one's going to be different, I think. But these are all going to be the same. So that'll leave me 7. So I need 7 signatures. Right. Yeah. 7. Pretty. Well, I could do 7 thick or double that and do them kind of thin. I could fit 2 signatures in an inch easily. A quarter an inch, skip a quarter an inch, add a quarter. You can fit 2 signatures in an inch. We'll probably do 2 signatures. It'll make it look fuller. And that way the middle's not so like, it won't alligator mouth so much. Yeah, I think we'll do 2 signatures for each one. So we need 14 signatures. Yeah. 14 signatures is a lot. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to stop for today. Yeah, because I really don't think you need to see me pull the signatures together. I'll probably pull all the papers, and then the next video will probably cut them down to make the signatures. So that's what we'll probably do for that just next time. Because like I said, these aren't going to be super fancy. I'm not going to do a ton of decorating in these. I'll probably add a few pockets, and mostly they'll be just to write in kind of journals. or art. They could be used for art journals, you know, whatever you want to use them for. But yeah, I think this will be good. All right, so I'm going to go do that. Catch up on some of my favorite crafty people, watching them, and yeah, I think that's it. So remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool stuff. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye.